Well, because I started reading, I have a lot of friends in Poland, and my contacts were continuous. And I started to being very interested in Polish press to see what's happening. So I learned that they created the Institute of National Memory on the model of the similar institute. Germany, East Germany, was the first to create something like this, where they brought all the files of the secret police, organized them, created the archives for special dedicated building with dedicated staff to take care of these documents of the crimes of the communists, and make them available to researchers and to victims or the victim's family. So when I heard about this, that they're doing it, that's when I was sure that I'm going to do this, that I'm going to try to get his files, investigation files. I didn't know what happened. I knew that they didn't give back my father everything that they confiscated. So I imagined that they would be together with his investigation file. What there was there, they translated almost all the papers they confiscated into Polish. They had, Jews, Yiddish-speaking Jews working for them. So for me now, it's a boon to have everything translated.
Yeah.
So they're not good translations, but at least I know the gist of things, and um, so I then assumed that probably they did the same thing that they did in the Soviet Union. They destroyed these things when they arrested. So all the papers that were confiscated, my father's papers in the Soviet Union during the tourists, were destroyed. All the writers who were great as writer, Babel, for instance, Isaac Babel, I don't know you. Yes, apparently there were 7 suitcases of his papers hauled off from his apartment during his arrest, and no one can find them still. So they were just incinerating them. So I thought that the same thing, the Poles did the same thing. And I asked at this institute, and they said they don't know, but maybe I should ask in the state archives. Maybe the state archives, the communist court archives were given to the Polish state archives. And so they said that it might be there. So I learned that no, it wasn't destroyed, that it is there. And that's, how I found them. But they didn't want to give it back. They wanted to give me copies, but I wanted the originals. So it took us 2 years, a good lawyer, and some publicity, important publicity in important Polish media, and finally we won the case.